Hello, my name is JD,
And I'm JI.
and this is ID Cast. So, on our first attempt, we had technical difficulties.
Yes. Yes, that was fun.
It only showed me, not you.
Yes, because of technical difficulties.
And too much of a hassle, so we decided just to do audio now.
Yes.
Should I introduce myself for those who
Yes.
don't know? My name is JD. I am the tech media leader for GEM and GLC. I'm one of the core leaders. And yeah, if you want to see me, I'm always at the back in that booth in the vision hall. You could say hi because I'm usually lonely back there all by myself. Do you want to introduce yourself, JI?
Sure. Hi, my name is JI. I am the younger brother of JD. Most of you, if not all, might not know me because I am not part of the leader group. And that's because I did my undergrad at U of T, and I'm working towards completing my master's degree also at U of T.
In our first attempt, we tried to talk about psychology. Unfortunately, it took too long.
And I don't think the content was funny to begin with. Or not fun. I don't think the content was fun to begin with. It was our mistakes.
I agree.
Yes.
For this one, we have decided to do something else.
Yes. We will be discussing some moral dilemmas. I'm pretty sure some of you have heard of it, the trolley problem or the trolley dilemma, but we'll be going through each iterations or versions, and I guess we'll just discuss on our position.
There is a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks, there are 5 people and the trolley is headed straight for them. You are standing next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you will sacrifice one person at the other track. You have 2 options: let the trolley hit the 5 people, or pull the lever and sacrifice the one person.
I think I suggest switching the lane to sacrifice one person instead of 5.
Okay. So you believe that saving the greater number of lives factors into your moral.
I will sacrifice one person to save the 5.
So you're saying that your morals is affected by the outcome, and that it doesn't matter how you achieve that outcome. Your view, it's so for the people who decide to not push the lever, so the process, so what's that saying? The process,
Of elimination?
no, the process matters. Oh, it is not about the end result. It is about the process.
Yeah, I was considering between like the outcome and the process, because like the process was like, if I don't switch the lane, will I be responsible for the 5 deaths?
Yes.
But then I decided to choose the one person because of the outcome of it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll sacrifice that one person. Like, if this actually happens in real life, I think I would naturally go for that one person and live with the guilt for the rest of my life, I guess.
As before, a trolley is barreling down a track towards 5 people. You are on a bridge under which it will pass, and you can stop it by putting something very heavy in front of it. As it happens, there is a very fat man next to you. Your only way to stop the trolley is to push him over the bridge and onto the track, killing him to save 5. Will you push the fat man to save the 5 people?
Question: how fat is this man to stop the train?
So, the fat man is so fat that he could stop a train. This is a thought experiment, right? So, you don't have to worry about the realistic aspect, whether the
So I don't have to worry about it being real with it, but just imaginative in a
Yes.
way.
You have to imagine.
I think I will push the fat man,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll get arrested for it, and then spend my whole life in jail. Again, this is the outcome. Like, I would risk one person's life to save more people.
Oh, okay. So you look at the outcome.
Again, yeah.
Okay. But I'll put a twist to that same dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
What if the fat man job is to ensure the safety of everyone involved in that railroad system? Okay. And he has consented in his contract that he will risk his life to save people. Now, will you...
Well, I chose to push off the fat man, so I
Yes.
think I will still do it without knowing about it. If I actually knew that he consented
yes.
to sacrifice his life to save people,
Yep.
if there are situations, I don't know. It might change a little bit, but I think I will still do it in that moment.
But I think in real life, most people will be very hesitant.
Yeah, and I think that's why the people who were there in the scene could experience traumatic stress like memory,
Yes.
because they always think, oh, what if I could
Right.
have done something? What if?
So they have regrets.
Yeah,
And they kind
and
of
guilt.
yeah, and they kind of replay the entire scenario all
Mhm.
over again in their heads.
But I'm not too sure if what if I push if I did actually push the fat man,
Yeah.
will I still have that what if trauma?
Okay.
Because knowing that I saved 5 to sacrifice 1, it may not actually happen. But if I actually hesitate and the train actually kills the 5, then there's a higher chance of thinking, what if I
Right.
do something? I have done something to do it, to stop it, or I don't know. Right?
Right. Okay, so I'll off of that,
Uh-huh.
what if that fat person is a villain?
A
So
villain?
imagine he's Mussolini, Hitler.
Then I will definitely push the fat man over.
But I would like to remind you that there is no right or wrong answer.
Mm-hmm.
And that I don't think, even if this situation occurred, no one can blame you that you did the wrong or right thing.
Again, a trolley is barreling down a track towards 5 people. You can divert its path by colliding another trolley into it. But both trolleys will be derailed and go down a hill. It will go into a yard where a man is sleeping in a hammock and his life will be sacrificed. Would you still pull the lever to save the 5 people?
I don't know. I think I would still divert that that trolley by using another trolley. But then there's a part of me that would be like, oh, I hope it doesn't hit that guy in the hammock.
Yeah, that 0.00001% chance, but
Yeah.
it basically means 100% likely that you'll
Oh,
be killed.
man. But here's the thing. Why are there 5 people on the train track in the first place?
This is a thought experiment. Do not ask or question the premise of this dilemma.
So, you must be wondering, what is the lesson from this discussion?
I guess the main takeaway is there are no right or wrong answers in these dilemmas.
So when you face a difficult decision in your life that will affect your future, or you have already made a decision and now beating yourself with all of the what if scenarios, remember, in such moments, there is no right answer. Thanks for tuning in with us. I'm glad if you found this discussion entertaining. If you got bored, sorry, my bad.
Yep, sorry about that.
But please, tune in for the next Gem Online at Home Edition video. And I promise, it will be more interesting. Bye now.
Bye.